All right, guys, how's it going? It's Tony from Motorized Bikes, Arkansas. Just a real quick one here. I'm up in the air about this YD100. I may be doing a YD giveaway. Not that it's a bad motor. We'll first start with that. It's a reliable motor. It starts every time. I've got a little gas leak, exhaust leak right there. I got to fix, but anyway, it starts every time. I just took it for another ride down the street, and it did something different for sure. First time it's ever started four-stroking on me, which I know how to deal with that. I just oh yeah, I got my headlight put on too. I like these little things, man. They're inexpensive. They dress your bike up. They don't fucking rattle off as long as you tighten your shit down. And see, I put these, I don't know if you can see it or not, but down in here on this bracket. Let's see if you can get up under there and see. Anyway, I put rubber grommets on there on everything that I put on. I buy a set of them from Hobo Freight, man, for, you know, next to nothing. $4.99 I think they are for a 1,000-piece set. Really helps out on these builds. Anyway, so yeah, back to the motor. Sorry, got sidetracked. I don't really want to go dicking with that carburetor too much, because the reason why is I've built the one with the other carburetors. I built two of them now, and I happen to like that flat slide carburetor. I like it a lot, as a matter of fact. I don't. These slits right here on these will cause you to have an air leak, you know, vibration and whatnot. I haven't had one, but across the board, you know, they can get loose and rattle off and cause you to have problems. So those little $18, I think they're My Way, My Spare, May Spare, something like that is the brand name of them. Real cheap, $18 even, plus, you know, your little $1.80 tax or whatever it is. They have the bushing that actually slides over your intake and into the inlet of your carburetor, and it has the for stock, it has the Allen, the number 5, the Allen bolt on it, which, you know, standard grade. It seemed like it was a pretty solid bolt. It's not like all the rest of them that, you know, strip out on you if you just get them finger tight. But I changed it off anyway. Oh shit, bike about fell on me. I always change them out. I've got a bunch of grade 8, number 8 bolts, 8x125s, and various lengths, down from 15 millimeter all the way up to 100 millimeter. Went to Fastenal and, you know, spent some money there for extra bolts, and I replaced the bolts in just about every one of these. But I'm building this bike for my son. He has cerebral palsy, and, you know, everything in his life is a struggle, has been as of today, and I just don't want this to be another fucking struggle for him. So yeah, that's why I put the YD100 on here. Wanted to try that platform out and see if, you know, give him a good cruising bike. He lives in Oklahoma City, so, you know, there's, as far as landmass goes, Oklahoma City is the 3rd largest city in landmass, and that's right behind Anchorage, Alaska, and Jacksonville, Florida. You know, so there's a lot of, and it's all flat. So, you know, he could really get out there and cruise around and, you know, enjoy himself and not have to worry about blowing all of his dough on gas, and, you know, just really enjoy himself. So so I'm up in the air about this. Carburetion's where I'm gonna go next. I've already put the cut the shank off the pipe, put holes in it, put it back on, put the baffle cap back on. I've even ran it without a baffle cap. I am not getting any more performance gain. Shall I repeat that? I'm not getting any more performance gain. I'm not looking for a race bike on this. I just want the low end and mid-range torque. You know, my Nil Luso has the 80cc engine on it, and all I've done to that one is polish the cylinder and poured it out, and you know, changed the bearings, wrist pin, and whatnot. It's got a compression head on it. But even before that, stock out of the box, that thing would pull me up that massive hill that I'm in a valley here where I live, and you got to climb up the hill because I'm sort of in the foothills of the Ozarks, and you know, it's just, I was expecting a lot more out of this out of the box. You know, 50 millimeter piston, 40 millimeter stroke. You know, I polished the cylinder, and I decked the jug. You know, just didn't do anything major to it. I just, you know, made sure it had a smooth surface to mate for the gasket, for the base. I've already been over, so I checked the squish on it. I'm at about 0.85 on the squish. Squish is good. Spark plugs, there you go. I mean, I'm running the ZLC in it, but I had an NGK in it, and it didn't matter. So during the break-in period, I pulled that NGK out, the B6, BY6 HS or whatever it was. I pulled it out just so it didn't get fouled, and me have to clean it up. But don't know, I may be doing a YD giveaway. If I can't figure this out and get what I want out of it, I am going to strip it off of here and maybe mail it to one of you guys. If, you know, I'm still up in the air. I'm going to try a few more things, but that could be what's upcoming. Yeah, I'll throw an 80cc on here because I know where to get a good one. I know what they can do. You know, and if it don't do what I want it to do, I'll slap a head on it. I'll slap an expansion chamber on it. You know, I don't want to throw everything I've got at this because it's just my son's bike, and you know, he's 23 years old. He's got a sports car. He's got a motorcycle. He's got, you know, he's got shit. So, you know, this is just something for him to cruise around the park with his old lady. She's got an e-bike, and I'm just not down with e-bikes. I don't. They're fun. They're fine. But me, with my patience, I can't sit and wait on them to charge. I just can't do it. You know, I'm gas and go guy. You know. So yeah. I'm just up in the air about it. It fires right up. Don't even have to choke it. And I was out here, the weather was 38 degrees the other morning. I had to make a mad dash to town. I had a doctor's appointment, and yeah, it was cold. I had to go to town, so I was already breaking this bike in. I said, well, we'll see what it does in the cold weather. Didn't even have to choke it. It spooled up a little further than it normally goes. I mean, I probably went 200 feet instead of 150, you know, before it pops right off. But now in this warm weather, all I've got to do is spin that back tire, and it'll pop right off. And all my motors are like that. But you know, I've come to, I guess I'm spoiled that way. These motors have spoiled me to where, you know, I want reliability out of them, and this is a reliable motor. It just does not have the guts in it that maybe I'm expecting too much. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. Leave it down in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm doing pretty good. I think I'm up at a whopping maybe 9, 10, 11 subscribers now. Doing pretty good. I appreciate everybody who watches the content. I really do. I just, you know, I just build things. That's all. I appreciate everybody's comments and concerns, and you guys have some pretty good ideas, and I like to bounce my ideas off of yours, and you know, give me some feedback. Let me know what you think about this YD. If I should auction it off in some way, or just keep plugging at it. But I really don't want to throw, I mean, I may go as far as throwing another expansion chamber on here. Like I said, my son, he has cerebral palsy, so his right side, and those do come around on the right side here. You know, I don't want him to burn his leg or anything like that, so, you know, his safety is my concern. And there again, I want a really good bike. Matter of fact, yeah, I've put really good parts on here. That brand new roll of, I don't know if you can see it or not, if it'll focus, the 415H. There it goes. I bought a roll of that shit, a 10-foot roll for $24, and an average 415H chain, one chain with 110 links, costs you $21. So at 10 foot, by what little bit of math that I've been taught, you know, that gets you right at 3 bikes, you know, if you give or take. So add a link, take a link away, you know, however you got to do that. But for what I'm doing, you know, these little cruiser bikes and, you know, the mountain bikes and the all-purpose frames, you know, I get 3 bikes out of $20, and that chain come pre-oiled. It's got the double stud stamps on it. I don't know if you can see that or not, but you got to look for the crimp marks. You pull those chains out of the bags that the kits come with, none of them are stamped. You see how that's got a bevel there on the top side? Well, there's one identical on the bottom side. Now the 415H, I've noticed on those chains, they only have one side that is, you know, got the bevel crimp on it. And that's to prevent the pin from backing out, you know, and throwing you in the middle of traffic, that kind of shit. So I'm really impressed with this chain. I would recommend it to anybody. You can buy it right off Amazon. Just search 415H motorized bicycle chain and scroll down. I think it may be one of the Amazon choice now. I've gotten in contact with them and asked them to, you know, don't make people dig for it if that's the best deal. You know, fucking change your shit, put it up at the top. So when I went and looked the other day, it was like third one down. Because I've got 2 more rolls of this on order. I won't buy another chain. Nope. And, you know, small, simple shit like that, man, I pay attention to. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm scratching my head, man, on this one. I've got another 80cc in there. I just wanted to put this on there for him so he can have some fun. Matter of fact, he'll be here Thanksgiving, and we're supposed to go trail riding Thanksgiving. So I'm taking the Neluso, and he can take this one. This is going to be his Christmas gift. So yeah, I just wanted it to be a good experience for him, man. That's all. I would like you guys' input. There again, follow, like, subscribe, all that shit. I like a lot of things you guys are doing, and I try and respond back to everybody's comments. And if I'm late, man, I'm sorry. You know, I'm just now catching up. That little hospital run got me good. So, but I'm back up on my feet. So appreciate it, guys. Peace.